all you Imperials, heretics, and Xenos out there. My name is Tongsly, fresh from the fridge, and welcome back to another episode of BattleFleet Gothic Armada 2. So, this game has been given the second beta update, I believe some few days or a week ago, or even a bit more than that. I believe it was like days or a week ago. So now we have the other campaigns that we can do. We can't do this one yet because we have to complete the Imperial campaign tutorial, and I don't believe this one. Yeah, it's not available in this beta, so sadly we can't play as the awesome looking Tyranids or the Necrons yet, but we can play as Imperium. So we're gonna get into this, and we're going to see what's in store for us. So this is after the
Imperium of Man. A million worlds scattered across an uncaring galaxy. A million worlds forever under threat from the machinations of cursed traitors and perfidious Xenos. It is an empire consumed by war, by the very battle for survival itself, for there is no peace amongst the stars. The Space Marines, genetically modified warriors who know no fear, spearhead every counter-assault, taking the battle to the heart of the foe. From the smoke-wreathed horror of Adeptus Mechanicus Forge Worlds sail warships of fearsome potency, their weapons blessed by the machine god, and their crews dedicated to the Omnissire's holy cause.
I love this.
The Schola Progenium molds callow flesh into leaders, officers of the Imperial Navy, the greatest fleet ever to span the stars. These heroes dedicate their life to the Imperium's defense, confronting the ceaseless threat of chaos wherever it manifests. The war against the dark gods and their worshippers is the eternal battle for the soul of mankind, for the future of the galaxy itself. It is the forge upon which true heroes are struck and legends tempered. Admiral Spire is one such legend, savior of the Gothic sector, vanquisher of Warmaster Abaddon's 12th Black Crusade. For centuries he has been lost, trapped in the shifting tides of the Imperium, while in pursuit of the hated foe. Such travails would drive an ordinary man to madness, or into the clutches of the very gods he once opposed. But Spire is no ordinary man, and his time is coming once more.
We're out. Praise the Emperor, but I can see the stars again. Receiving distress hymnals. The region's alive with them. According to the timestamps, Admiral, the year. It's 999 M41. We've been lost in the warp for over 800 years. And Cadia, the hymnals report that it's been destroyed, sir. There's a lot of confusion out there, sir. And Admiral, Cadia fell at Abaddon's hand.
Then we are returned not a moment too soon. Navigator, chart a course to the Cadian system. We may be an age too late to join the battle, but revenge is still within our grasp.
Warp engines online. Geller field holding.
This is Admiral Spire to all Imperial vessels. Rally at coordinates 154554. This isn't over.
Oh my god. This is just as intense as when I first started. I'm loving this. Alright, so let's finally see what this campaign has in store for us. And I believe the Necron one we can also, but if anything, I'm probably only going to get a little bit of this probably not finish the whole campaign tutorial, and then the Necron one may be in the next video or after an episode of Raft, because I am definitely in the mood for playing Raft next time I record. So I'm gonna get that situated. Reason why we didn't do that is because Jax is right now not feeling well, and I'd rather not do it without him.
Not since the Eye of Terror have I found anything like it. Wait. This is not the Cadian system. Navigator, report.
The Imperium writhes, Lord Admiral. It has flung us far off course.
What is
I can see that,
that?
Cadian. Where are we?
Is it flesh?
Star sites indicate we've entered real space in the Cadian sector.
Confirmed.
Not too far, but not close enough. Still, we have been fortunate. Have our astropath send out a hymnal. All surviving vessels in the sector to rally at our position. Cadia needs our aid.
Warship signatures inbound, Lord Admiral. Chaos vessels.
Indeed. Then our retribution begins. We hold this position.
What is this I smell? Another so-called warrior come to chance his blade?
I am Lord Admiral Spire. I will be your death.
Not this day, lapdog. My lieutenants come to claim your skull. It shall adorn the War Master's throne.
We shall see. Ready main batteries.
Engaging.
Alright. Let's kick this boy's booty. Oh, we can't focus fire? Oh, okay then. I'm still also hoping for good news to happen for the future of Eternal Crusade, because, like, me and my friend Cronin, we've dubbed the game pretty much dead because it is lost so many players that you can't really find matches that often unless it's just for two factions. Just like I explained in the first video when I first did the campaigns for this game. Like, it's like I'm just hoping Eternal Crusade makes a comeback. Like, that's what it needs. It deserves a comeback. It deserves a comeback to pretty much redeem itself from, as they would say, from the fires of the warp. That's pretty much putting it in 40k terms. Oh, we got a critical hit right there. That's a good shot. But yeah, so what could I say that could probably, like, maybe my opinions of the game is, like, my opinions of, like, Eternal Crusade is, oh, they use that to mark us so that they can not lose track of us. Alright. The game itself, it was an amazing idea. I still love the idea of Eternal Crusade because it takes one of my favorite 40k games and brings it back, but more in depth. Like, Eternal Crusade was pretty much based off of the game and its mechanics known as Warhammer 40k Space Marines, except instead of only playing as two factions, you could play as four of some of the most popular factions in the entirety of 40k, which is the Space Marines, Chaos, Eldar, and the Orc, for those of you curious on that, because I don't think I explained it in my last video, and that guy's dead. But yeah, so it's amazing game. It's an amazing game.
Excellent. Their firepower will be a great asset.
Well met, Fabricator.
Ooh!
How many ships do you bring me?
All that could be found, Lord Admiral. I regret that we bring enemies on our heels.
Duty breeds enemies, Fabricator. Join your fire to ours. We'll see them ended.
The spirits obey!
We got Adeptus Mechanicus ships. Oh, this is gonna be good. Let's aim at that. Can I finally? No, I still can't. Alright, well, that ship's bigger. We'll aim at that. And have this ship assist us. And run silent. And you, I will have engaged this little bugger. But yeah, so... I love Eternal Crusade for how they were planning it, but they have done so much to the game that pretty much literally ruined it. Like, they made promises they couldn't keep. They did all this bullshit that made the game from being played to making the game barely have any attention to it now, because they just pissed off so many people. I'm just amazed at all of this, of how they could mess up so badly. And it all mainly is focused on what made them mess up is the fact that they did not keep the promises they said. They didn't add in the Terminators, and still haven't. And a lot of the content they're adding in is mainly just cosmetic. So pretty much they're thinking, oh, if we mimic what they do with TF2, we can keep just as many numbers of our community, can't we? Nope, sadly that's not how the world is. TF2 managed to perfect such a thing because they know what they're doing, whereas the developers of Eternal Crusade, they at first knew what they were doing, but then they started to completely mess up. And where it started messing up was as soon as they couldn't keep their promises. That was when everything just went bad. If they just kept to what they promised, they could have actually made a difference. They could have literally made a difference, and they could have actually made the game not die. The game's right now just dying so badly, and it's mainly because they're not really doing well with anything. I see them trying hard in some cases here and there. I have seen them, yes, they have been trying very hard. I will agree with some of the people. I'm not gonna keep thinking negative stuff about them, because they are trying their hardest to actually get it all to work. But they just done so much wrong that it's hard for me to actually stay positive about it, because I'm just so overwhelmed at how they did all this and how they managed to do it this badly. I'm just amazed. It was going so well when it first released, and yeah, I wasn't able to record at the time because I didn't have the stuff that I had now. I wasn't able to, well, even if I did try to record back then, around the times that I was recording, I could have tried to record it, but the game needs just so much stuff to run. I could barely run the game because I was on my crappy computer.
Tip of the spear. I calculate that the others will soon arrive.
It matters not. I led a fleet through the bleakness of the Gothic War. By comparison, this is nothing. A pity that war cost us our greatest heroes. But I wouldn't give to have Captain Abradol at my side.
All decks report ready.
Good. We shall forge new heroes this day. Let us hope they suffice.
Thruster routines active.
Seems they've come in strength, Lord Admiral.
All ships. The Emperor protects. Engage at will.
Survival probabilities are unfavorable. Recommend we withdraw.
All ships, hold position. Doubt forms the path to damnation.
There is no doubt while strength abides.
Beneficent Emperor? Is that what I think it is?
The Sons of Dawn heed your call, Lord Admiral.
It's good to see vessels of the Adeptus Astartes, Captain.
Yeah!
But hope and faith bring victory sooner.
The war never ends, Lord Admiral. We shall fight it together.
For the Emperor! Coordinates acknowledged.
Okay, finally we can be able to engage the ship by aiming at certain points. And where's this one?
It will be destroyed.
Come on, give him a good whack. You know what? I have an idea.
Heading acknowledged.
Bitch! How did that feel?
For the Emperor. Cruising speed set.
Oh, that felt good. Woo! Play that back, except let's add the crazy sailor man to that scene. I like that part. That part was good. There you go. Everyone barrage it. Boom. Oh, fire from the clouds. Bang! I think you're clear to engage also now. I mainly wanted him to stay there so that he doesn't lose any forces. A lot of stuff is getting damaged.
Last traitor vessel destroyed, Lord Admiral. No further signatures.
And allied ships?
Nothing more. Others may be inbound.
We can wait no longer. Let stragglers seek our trail amongst the dead. We have a fleet. I must confer with Lord High Admiral Drang as how best to employ it. We will have vengeance for Cadia.
That was good. I liked it. Got to experience some more of the ships, especially got to use 2 of the Mechanicus ships, and those were actually fun. I kind of wish the Mechanicus ship that I had, the larger one, it had more guns, because it only had mainly that one gun on top firing. It seemed to do, like, a bit of damage, though.
Before us is bleak.
I don't know, though.
But we shall prevail if the Emperor wills it. The despoiler will be driven back. But we need support. We must secure planetary systems within the battle zone. These will provide us the necessary means to strengthen our fleets.
Hello. Sectors. Admiral Spire's forces are currently located in the Cadian sector. A sector is constituted of several systems whose conquest allows you to progress through the campaign. The threat value is represents the will of an enemy faction to conquer a sector. The higher it is, the more that faction will be active there. Urgency gauge. The urgency gauge symbolizes the urgency of your situation facing enemy factions. It fills up each turn and drops when you fulfill objectives. Urgency states. The urgency gauge is divided into 5 segments. Now, where is the urgency gauge? Hold on. If I click it, will it show? Urgency. Alright, so this is the renown panel. I'm gonna guess this. Yep, urgency gauge. Alright. Okay. When a segment is filled, the threat value of the enemy faction is raised by 1. If the last segment is filled, the campaign ends in failure. Okay, so we have to make sure that they do not capture this. Okay. So click out of that, and that. Points of interest. There can be one of several points of interest in each system. Each one is linked to attributes that have different effects depending on, on the factions controlling the system. So this will give +4 troops regeneration per turn, and 10% plus 10% repair rate per turn, and resources generated per turn is 10. Okay, has minefields and defense platforms. Attributes: Hive World, unsustainable world, doubles the delay of evolution of all points of interest in the system. Okay. Evolution level. After several turns under your control, points of interest may evolve, or may be evolved by spending resources. Effects provided by the points of interest may vary depending on the evolution level of the system. And there's some lore here. Belisar's stones wail with the death agonies of a slaughtered population, but to the sword at the direction of the traitor Lucius the Eternal, the psychic echoes still linger in the warp, making travel to and from cursed Belisar a risky endeavor for any navigator not fully in command of his faculties. Yet the Imperium cannot afford to leave Belisar unpopulated, and has begun shipping in new colonists. Chem suppressants have been issued in an attempt to reduce suicide numbers. Oh. Okay then.
Demios Binary has much to offer our future operations, but it is occupied by Chaos forces. We shall sweep them aside and restore the Emperor's rule to this stolen world.
Defeat enemy forces stationed in a system to take control of it. Neutral systems are seized as soon as one of your fleets move in. The fleet power represents the might of a fleet. It depends on the value, health, and other parameters of the ships. Fleet movements. Fleets have a pool of movement points that replenishes at the start of each turn. They can travel through safe routes between systems and sectors at the cost of 1 movement per system crossed. Okay.
There will be many risks in the days to come. I need not take one here. Deploying a second fleet to Demios Binary will ease our victory.
So pretty much they're hinting me what to send in over there. So have the Astartes stay there to defend, and then send these guys.
We outnumber the foe. Victory is all but certain. but caution must serve as well as haste. Recklessness is a terrible master.
Okay, so it pretty much shows right here like the number of ships they have. So right now, they got one? Ooh, but they have a few right there. Oh, I see. This is like that game that's similar to Civilization. Whoa, that's like sci-fi with like planet involvement and like evolutions of the planets where you can actually like enhance the planet's values and such. Okay. Well, let's launch the battle here. Yep, they just have one ship. The engagement boards allows you to make the final preparations for the battle. Your leadership value represents the maximum accumulated fleet value that can be deployed at the start of the battle. Ships that could be deployed due to leadership limitation will replace lost ships during the battle. The top fleet will be deployed first. Drag and drop your fleet to change their order of commitment to the in the battle. Protect your faction leader. His death would put an end to your campaigns, which means no die. You no die. We live. Cool? Cool. Alright. So I wish I could read that fully, but their name is too big. But it looks like they are either a World Eater or Cornate. I feel like it's a World Eater.
10,000 years have passed since the galaxy burned in the fires of the Horus heresy. 10 millennia since the greatest of the Emperor's Primarchs fell into the grasp of eternal damnation and tore the galaxy asunder. Horus Lupercal may be dead, his body ashes and his memory the stuff of a cursed legend, but the wounds he wrought yet gape in the hide of an embattled Imperium. For the battle against Chaos knows no end. Many of Horus' servants survived the civil wars, and they have not forgotten their defeat. When the War Master fell, they retreated to the Eye of Terror and waged battle anew. Greatest of these was Abaddon the Despoiler, Horus' greatest living heir. Abaddon took the title of War Master for his own, and embarked upon a long and bloody campaign to succeed where his fallen master had failed. 12 Black Crusades he launched against the Imperium of Man. 12 world-shattering campaigns to forever alter the balance of power. Now, as the millennium draws to a close, a vast armada of traitors slips its moorings as Abaddon launches his 13th and perhaps final strike. As the tide of chaos breaks against the Cadian Gate, the Imperium holds its breath. Faith alone cannot hold back these bleak waters. Only valor will serve.
This is awesome. I love all the cutscenes of 40K. It's intense. It fuels me. Ah. Alright, so we got our 2 ships versus their 1. Oh yeah, that's right. We come with a free escort off the bat. And they got defensive platforms. Okay, so let's set this up. First off, I'm not going to deploy in an asteroid field. That's just dumb. I'd rather it be like this. That was just the worst spot they started us in.
Going silent.
Oh, okay, we got some points for capturing.
Ship ready. Course engaged.
Ah, I knew it.
Aye, Admiral.
You have seized a strategic area.
Alright, here we go, we're catching up to them. Yeah, we're gonna get ahead. That's right, there we go.
Understood.
Is there a way I can make it so that they do not fire? Ceasefire. I want them to sneak around while we sneak up the front.
We serve. All ahead, full.
Rouse the engines. Let the canticles fall silent.
Target locked in. Ship ready. Changing course.
Oh.
We wait your command.
Receiving your order.
Enemy sighted.
Machine spirit appeased.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Your orders? Setting course.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Aye, Admiral. All guns, fire at will.
Weapons calibrated.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic
Incoming! Da 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 da! Da 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 da! Haha! We slowed them down.
To serve the Omnisire.
Impossible, Admiral.
Dang it. Ooh, stasis bomb. Let's put it right there.
You have seized a strategic area.
Oh, you're so screwed. You're so screwed.
Your orders? Engaging target.
Engaging drive.
Hurry up and turn.
Rotational drift. Optimal course set. Transition begun.
Fire torpedoes.
Revere the Omnisire.
Maximum burn. Aye, Admiral.
You know what? You want to be a smart aleck? Oh, nope. Turn a little more.
Engaging
Turn
engines.
a little more.
Targeting enemy vessel.
Boom! Oh yes! Melter bombs, the best. We win. Didn't lost a single ship. But then again, we did outnumber them, so it wasn't that much of a major challenge. But I liked what I did there, how I just turned my ship and just pow! Oh, that was good. Brings a tear to my eye. My eye. Ah, that was good. Got a total of 92 renown earned. Accumulated renown points will allow you to reach new renown ranks, which will increase your command capacity and leadership and grant you access to new ships. Ships gain experience after victorious battles and thus eventually progress through levels. Each new level grants the ship improved crew bonuses, morale bonus, skill, weapon, critical, assault, and warp risks reductions. When a leader reaches experience level 4, his fleet movement pool is increased by 1. I like that.
The first victory is ours. Others will follow should we remain true to our duty. Battles leave scars. I must be mindful of my vessel's condition. The reclamation of Demios binary has taken our enemy by surprise. The Claustum system is exposed. We shall push our advantage. If the fleet is to grow, we must have access to production facilities. If Claustum falls to our forces, we shall have them.
Oh, okay. Resources and construction points. Construction points. Shipyards provide construction points that are necessary to build ships. When a system is conquered, the shipyards do not provide construction points immediately. They need to replenish turn after turn. Shipyards get construction points each turn until they reach their maximum value. Okay. Is there anything I can do before I do any of this? By the looks of it, no. Alright, well. How do I... Is there a way I can save? Guess not. Oh, well, let's quickly just see about what their turn is.
Our shipyards are ready to provide us some reinforcements.
Might as well
Time
just
to
go
see
through
what
this.
the Adeptus Mechanicus have to offer our crusade.
Add a new ship. Ooh, my foot
Demios binary
itches.
shipyard isn't capable of full production just yet. We'll use Clauston for now, and wait until Demios is capable of crafting larger vessels. Clauston's shipyards are small, but can provide us with recon ships. These will be valuable assets for our operations. Big guns are nothing if not deployed with grand purpose.
Alright, so this is equipped with double barrel light macro turrets and light lance artillery. Okay.
All is prepared. It is time to welcome a new vessel to the Emperor's service.
Systems under your control, linked by a safe route from a network shipyards, are accessible from any system within the network they belong to. In addition to the construction points, building ships requires resources. The number of escort ships within a fleet is limited and depends on the number of line ships and their tonnage. Ship construction. Once the construction is validated, ships are immediately added to their fleet and can be used in the same turn. Okay.
The reconquest of the Cadian sector can now proceed. However, we cannot leave our holdings without defenses. We should at least deploy an orbital minefield.
Ooh, so these are actually things that we can put down to actually defend our points? I like.
We have only just begun. War is replete with opportunity. As ground is seized, new objectives will arise. Let us proceed. We are the Emperor's fist. Let his foes tremble at our coming.
Okay, so now we have orbital mines in this area to now assist with defending our turf. I like.
The systems we have reclaimed are developing well. Prosperous systems can only be a good thing for our cause. We will protect them.
Ooh, a forge world. Yes, these are very, very good to have, especially having the Mechanicum as our allies. The forge world is like their main territories that they control, where they build massive amounts of the Imperium's advanced technologies. I
Receiving
like
communication from the Vox relay. It is Lord High Admiral Drang.
So the old man's still alive. I told you he was too tough to kill.
Admiral Spire, I trust you stand ready for orders.
Always.
Good. Strategically and symbolically, the Cadian sector is vital to our efforts. You will reclaim it, Admiral. The Emperor protects.
Understood. The Emperor protects.
Okay, so we have to do this mission in order to accomplish it. Counter-offensive, we have to capture the Cadia system, Vorga Torque system, Fremus system, and the Cantreal system. Which all is in the Cadian sector. Okay. Now may I? Yes, I can. Alright. So, I was trying to be able to save this. Yeah, I'll just make it a new save. There we go. Oh, can't have that. So, with all that done, I'm actually all out of time. I'm just a bit like 13 minutes late of ending the video, but I wanted to pretty much make sure to like show off all the stuff that I'm learning and get some of that stuff I was talking about before out of the way. So I'll do my best to edit this video and have it sent to you guys by today, because the time I'm ending it is 8:47 in the morning, and I'm hungry. Like, I've barely eaten, so I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna relax and edit as I relax at home. So thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, tell me what you think of the video, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and look forward to that gaming list. I'm gonna be looking up like games that I'm interested in to like wanna purchase for recording. I'll make sure to like post it maybe in the discussions. I'll post it in there. So like on YouTube, on my YouTube channel in discussions, I'll post it there of games that I'm looking forward to purchase for the upcoming month. As well as, well, I might not be able to purchase all of them. I know I'll be able to purchase one that I plan. Others, I don't know. Those may come at a later date. So I'm sorry about that. But if you guys want to add in to the list, like other games you want to see me play, during that month instead of just playing only that, because Crackdown 3, it's gonna have open world and multiplayer, so I might be able to play with some of my friends. But in case you guys don't want to just only see that, because I do have Hollow Knight that I want to finish. But still, anyway, I'm digressing. If you guys want to see me play more games during that month, put them in the list below in the discussions, and I will look over them to see what ones you guys are asking for, and I'll see to do my best if I can manage to grab those. But I may be able to do more free-to-plays after purchasing Crackdown 3 than doing other purchase games. I'll have to see. But other than that, take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
It's delicious.